Greetings, welcome back to Black Bear News. Please remember to like this video and also to check if you are still subscribed. I wanted to bring you these two stories that were brought to my attention by Imogen. Imogen does a really wonderful job of posting extreme weather events, things of that nature, cataclysms and whatnot in the comment section. I don't always have a chance to cover all the things that she posts, but I see them all, and I appreciate her diligence in doing this. So, firstly, before I get to these stories, she mentioned the other day that she gets a lot of these stories from a disaster alert site. And what she was saying is in recent history, there's only been a third of the disasters listed or reported that lately. So of the usual numbers that she's seeing a 2/3 decline. And that's not because the disasters aren't happening. They're just not being reported. And I guess they're not being listed as emergencies or high-level disasters for whatever reason. So seems to be evidence of non-reporting of situations that should be reported on. You can see this all over the place as far as, all kinds of news. Just a non-reporting of things that are happening that the powers that be don't want you to know about, or don't want you to think about, or don't want you to know, is going on. And it is up to alternative media or people on YouTube to bring these things to light. And, so hopefully that's what we're doing here. This is important work, if you're not aware, because the mainstream media is absolute shite, if you want to put it bluntly. Sometimes they cover it in the news, and sometimes they prefer to propagandize you, and sometimes they just prefer to ignore stories that should be told. They are run by corporations whose motive is profit and control, not alerting the masses to things that they should be alerted to, or not informing them so that they can make decisions about their lives, or who they want to govern their lives. Anyways, getting into this new Cyclone Bulbul nearing landfall in eastern India, was also going under the name Matmo. This is affecting Bangladesh and India. It's just coming on shore now. It's nearing landfall in eastern India. Flooding, rain, storm surge, and damaging winds are all threats into Bangladesh through Sunday. The Bay of Bengal coast has a deadly history of tropical cyclones. It's become the equivalent of a Category 2 tropical cyclone, according to the U.S. Joint Typhoon Warning Center, and is centered just 25 miles south-southeast of Sagar Island, India, or about 95 miles south of Kolkata, India, moving north-northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. It is lashing West Bengal state and southwest Bangladesh with heavy rain, according to Doppler radar from India Meteorological Department. And its northern eye wall appears to be hammering the Sundarbans, the group of islands and lowlands at the mouth of the Ganges River. It will make landfall somewhere along the coast of India's West Bengal state Saturday night local time, most likely a Category 1 or 2. That's actually right now, or already happening. A storm surge of up to 2 meters, about 6.5 feet above normal tide levels, is expected along and near the coast of West Bengal. And the Bangladesh Meteorological Department forecast a peak storm surge of 5 to 7 feet. So people's lives being upended there, and many evacuations happening. And moving on to this out of the UK. Snow hits amid danger to life warnings after biblical flooding. This is from today. Heavy snow fell as temperatures plunged overnight, while flooded towns were still underwater in Yorkshire and the Midlands, and the Met Office warned of heavy downpours in Northern Ireland and southern England. Heavy snow has blanketed Parts of the UK as other regions are ravaged by severe flooding or a fresh blast of torrential downpours. Wales saw its first widespread snowfall of the season, leaving places such as Welsh Pool and Cambrian Mountains looking like a winter wonderland as temperatures plunged below zero overnight. Police warned of hazardous driving conditions, and as a number of snow-covered roads were blocked or impassable. It came as dozens of flood warnings remained in place in Yorkshire and the Midlands after a month's worth of rain in 24 hours. A month's worth of rain in 24 hours. And the Met Office warns of heavy downpours in Northern Ireland and parts of England. A woman who died after being swept away in a rain-swollen river, Derwent, in Derbyshire, was named as Annie Hall, the county's former high sheriff. So yeah, just more weather extremes going on. This is most likely due also to the weird jet stream or weakened jet stream pattern that's going on right now, leaving a lot of the western United States. Where I'm at, it's quite warm here. It's, if you're standing outside, it feels like 90 degrees or higher. We're in the, definitely in the 80s at least, if not topping into 90s. We're getting warm weather, and the eastern United States is extremely cold, as well as the British Isles into Europe. They're getting the polar vortex, if you will, which is just such a common occurrence now. They don't even talk about it. It's not even like, oh my God, the polar vortex. It's just like, this is the weather now. This is just what happens. Places battered by heavy floods after biblical downpours are set to receive respite with dry weather and sunshine, while Northern Ireland and parts of southern England are hit by torrential showers. There's a man standing outside of his home, up to his waist in water. And picture of snow. So yeah, more extreme weather. Yet another cyclone in the Indian Ocean, and I think there's another cyclone hitting. One moment. Yeah, there was another cyclone, but this is from this is actually about a week or two ago. There was a very strong Category 4. Kayar is the strongest cyclone of the Arabian Sea. I may or may not have covered this, and I don't think it's causing any damage right now, but we will keep our eyes on said weather events. And thank you again, Imogen, for your updates. Thank you so much for your eyes, your ears, and your conscience. If you'd like to support this channel, you can do so at the links below. Until next time, peace.